Hi everyone, good evening. I hope all of you are doing well and I hope you can hear me. So today, as you can see in the title, നമ്മളൊരു particular word, what are oxymorons? അതാണ് നോക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. So എന്താണ് oxymoron? നമുക്ക് അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് and few examples of that we are going to look at that. സോ ഈ ഓക്സിമോറോൺ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു വേർഡ് വാട്ട് ഡസ് ഇറ്റ് മീൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. സോ ഓക്സിമോറോൺ വേറെ ഒന്നുമല്ല, നമുക്ക് two opposite words when it is put together to mean something else, അതിന്റെ അർത്ഥമാണ് ഓക്സിമോറോൺ. ഓക്സിമോറോൺ വേർഡ്സ് കുറെ ഉണ്ട്, നമ്മൾ ഫ്രീക്വന്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന കുറെ വേർഡ്സ്. സോ വെൻ ടു ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് വേർഡ്സ് ആർ പുട്ട് ടുഗെദർ ടു മീൻ സംതിങ് എൽസ്, that is called oxymorons. Okay. So, oxymorons you might have frequently seen it in movies or while watching a series. So, we are going to discuss a few of those words. Okay. So, the first word is bittersweet. ഇത് കോമൺ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു വേർഡാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ പല സീരീസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ റീൽസിലും എല്ലാം ആൾക്കാർ ഇത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടായിരിക്കും. ബിറ്റർ സ്വീറ്റ്. സോ ബിറ്റർ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ സ്വീറ്റ് എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ മധുരമാണ്. സോ ആസ് യു ക്യാൻ സീ ബോത്ത് ആർ ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ്സ്, റൈറ്റ്? ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് വേർഡ്സ് ആണ്. അത് ഒരുമിച്ച് വരുമ്പോൾ it means something else. So bitter is type, sweet is madhuram. And when it comes together, like bitter sweet in the vaak verumol, it means something different. So bitter sweet is a more like what is the meaning of the word is when you're both happy and sad. അപ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മൾ ആ വേർഡ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. It was a bitter sweet moment. When you're happy as well as sad together, നമ്മൾ ആ bitter sweet എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ആ വേർഡ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്. For example, now when you graduate or when you finish your school or when you leave your family, it is a bitter sweet moment, right? Now most of the people when they graduate, we have a feeling in us. We are happy that we are graduating, but at the same time we are a bit sad that our college life is getting over and things like that. So you consider that as a bitter sweet moment. സങ്കടവും ഉണ്ട്, സന്തോഷവും ഉണ്ട്. So that those kinds of words are called oxymorons. അങ്ങനെ രണ്ട് വേർഡ് വരുമ്പോൾ you can say it's an oxymoron. Okay. Now, the second word is deafening silence. Deafening silence. So the first word deafening എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കുറെ ഒച്ച ഉണ്ടാവുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് it's deafening, right? You can become deaf. So that's why it's called deafening. Silence എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ like when it's totally silence, what നിശബ്ദത, right? So you consider that as silence. So രണ്ട് വീണ്ടും opposite ആയിട്ടുള്ള words ആണ് deafening, silence. So what does this mean? Silence so intense that it is very loud or overwhelming. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഭയങ്കര ക്വയറ്റ്, പിൻ ഡ്രോപ്പ് സൈലൻസ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയത്തില്ലേ, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു സിറ്റുവേഷൻ വരുമ്പോൾ യു ക്യാൻ സേ, ഓ ദിസ് ഡെഫനിങ് സൈലൻസ് ഇസ് മേക്കിംഗ് മീ ഗെറ്റ് സ്കേർഡ്. ഓക്കെ, ചിലയിടത്തൊക്കെ പോകുമ്പോൾ യു വിൽ നോട്ട് ഹിയർ എനി സൗണ്ട്, റൈറ്റ്? ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി പിൻ ഡ്രോപ്പ് സൈലൻസ്. സോ യു ക്യാൻ സേ it's this deafening silence is making me scared or something like that. Okay. So these words you all should try using it in your conversation. Why is because നമ്മൾ ഒരാളുടെ സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള അഡ്വാൻസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വേർഡ്സ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുമ്പോൾ it makes the listener think that, oh, what kind of a word is this? കുറച്ച് കൺഫ്യൂസിങ് ആണല്ലോ, because two opposite words are put together. So it makes the listener think അല്ലെങ്കിൽ analyze your sentence once again. So it's very good if you want a little more what do you say, to amp up your language a little bit. ആ ഒരു വേർഡ് മതി ആ സെന്റൻസിനെ ചേഞ്ച് ആക്കാൻ. Even when you type or write something, you can use these kinds of words. These oxymorons will be very helpful. Okay. Then the third word is act naturally. Act naturally. So act എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അഭിനയിക്കുക, natural എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ to be genuine, right? So again, two opposite words are coming over there. So act naturally means to be genuine. Actually, the meaning over there is to be genuine, not to be awkward. So sometimes somebody might tell you, okay, act naturally in front of them. And that's like be yourself, be genuine. Don't like act weird or things like that. So that is the meaning of act naturally. Yeah. Next word is original copy. original copy. I think ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കോമൺ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു വേർഡ് ആയിരിക്കും ഒറിജിനൽ കോപ്പി. യു മൈറ്റ് ഹാവ് ഹേർഡ് ഇറ്റ് a lot, right? Original copy. It is the first printed or written version of a document. നമ്മൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പ്രിന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ first written version of a document is called the original copy. Like people might ask you, can you give me the original copy of this document? Right. So original is the copy is like a, what do you say? A duplicate, right? So when that word is put together, it means the first copy or something like that of a document or written copy of a document. The next one is virtual reality. Virtual reality is again a very common word for all of you. I think most of you know. Normally, VR, the full form of that is virtual reality. So virtual in the HR, it is something that is not real. And reality, reality. It's considered like people say, come back to reality. That means come back to the real situation or real thing that is happening around you. So virtual reality, we do two opposite words that are put together. So what does this mean? Virtual reality, it means it's a computer, as all of you know, it's a computer generated environment that simulates reality. Computer like you might have seen on reels and on things like that, where people like getting to meet their loved ones or like seeing other things, like it will be very realistic. Games of realistic. So that is the meaning of virtual reality. The next word or next oxymoron is only choice. Only choice. So only in the chat, like only thing, like only one choice over it. It's not a choice. Adu matra aanu you can take. And choice means a wide variety of selection. Appadana nammal aa choice ennu parayna word avada use cheyyunu. But only choice means when there's no alternatives available. You say this is my only choice. Namukku vera alternatives onnu illatha samayathanu nammal we say this is my only choice or this is your only choice. This is their only choice. When there are no other alternatives, you say only choice. Okay. And the next word is old news. Old news. Okay, so old is pazhayad. News is like something new. You say, okay, this is news. So old news ennu vechal, enikku idu already ariyayirunnu. Or this is something that was important before but not important anymore. So when somebody tells you something that you already know, you say, oh, this is old news for me. And so this is old news to me. You can say it like that way. Okay. Next word is, our next oxymoron is pretty ugly. I think this is also a very common phrase used. You might have frequently heard it in movies and things like that. Pretty ugly. So pretty is something that is very attractive and ugly is something that is not unattractive, right? So pretty ugly, it means that something that is not very pleasant to the eyes or unattractive, basically. So you can say, oh, this dress is pretty ugly. And the dress or the decorations are pretty ugly. Our decorations or the color is pretty ugly. The shoe is pretty ugly. The bag is pretty ugly. Okay, when something is not very attractive, you say it is pretty ugly. Okay. Now, the next word is found missing. Found missing. So, found in the vechal endana. Nammal oru karyam kittumbol we say, I found that. Right? I found this, I found that. Missing in the vechal oru karyam kaanada aambathekku you say it is missing. But if found missing in the vechal, it means someone or something that had been missing earlier but is found. Okay. So എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു കാര്യം മിസ്സിംഗ് ആയിട്ട് പോയതായിരിക്കും. And when you find it, you say, oh, I found this missing item. Or I found this missing item or found this missing person. So found missing. He was found missing. Something like that. You can use that phrase like that. And the last word is terribly good. Terribly good. So terrible എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഒരു നെഗറ്റീവ് ആണ്. Negative word ആണ്. Meaning to say not good or not pleasant at all, right? And good എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ very good, right? So terribly good എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ when a thing is extremely good or excellent, you say, oh, this cake was terribly good. It is a positive expression only to mention that, okay, this whatever you have eaten is very good or very tasty, or whatever you have done was really good. You say, oh, this cake was terribly good, the movie was terribly good. Okay, so it's a simple phrase, but നമ്മൾ അത് കോൺവെർസേഷൻസിലെല്ലാം ഉപയോഗിക്കുമ്പോൾ it really helps us a lot. Okay, so yeah, these were the words that I wanted to discuss. Any questions, anyone, or any doubts you have regarding these oxymorons? So whenever you're talking to someone, ഈ ഒറ്റൊരു വേർഡ് ഉപയോഗിച്ചാൽ മതി to make your sentence seem a little more advanced. നിങ്ങൾ ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഒരു oxymoron ഒക്കെ ഉപയോഗിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ there are a lot of oxymorons that you hear on a daily basis, or you can use on a daily basis. So try using this and it will be really helpful for you. Okay, so like for example, bittersweet in the പറയുന്ന ഒരു word you can use. Pretty ugly also is a very common word that you can use, and act naturally. ഇങ്ങനത്തുള്ള words is very easy. Only choice. These all words are good. Like when you use it itself, the listener will think, okay, what kind of a word is this? They will analyze it once again to see, okay, what is this or what does it mean? It makes them think twice about what you're saying. So if you use this, it will really help you in your language. So any questions or any doubts, you can please put it in the comment box. I can clear it up for you. Anyone? Any questions? Okay, so yeah, that was it for this session. Anyways, thank you all for joining and have a great weekend ahead. Okay, thank you. Good night, everyone.